friends, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to jump in and show another guest design team project for Carrie Ann's digital store, which is Shabby Art Boutique. This is the Vintage Love collection. So here is the info right here. And I will have all of her information linked below, guys, so you can get your hands on this amazing collection that you can use year round. Seriously, there's some pages that are Valentine, but most of it you could use year round. So I was very excited to get this. I also want to show that I did use Erica's purse bag. I purchased this one from her, so I'm going to show you that. I love this one. I really do. And then she gifted me this stinking cute bow tie, and this is the one for you to do Santa. I wanted this, but she was selling out of this like nobody's business. So she was so sweet. Thank you, Erica, and gifted it to me. So I only used the big bows. Of course, I didn't use Santa, but I did use the big bow. So I'm going to show you that. Now let's dive in. Okay, look at this stinking cute bag, guys. Is this not the flipping cutest? I mean, as far as the size of this, it is a pretty good size. I put little flat back pearls at the bottom. This is using Carrie Ann's digital, so look at that. I did not want to cover up any of that stinking cute, just beautiful image. And so I only clustered on the side here. And this is one of the fussy cut images. There's a tag back here. This is another tag right here. I attached the bow on the tag. And then I just started adding layers, guys. I used this really cute stick pin. This stick pin is from Hobby Lobby, and it's in their sewing section. So there's like, I think 5 or 6 of them there. So I just used this one right here. I believe it's called a thimble. And I added beads. So I put this pretty flower right here. It's just a paper flower. I put stickles on it. I shoved the needle through the middle of it. I put a bead cap. Then I hung this little dangle. This right here was gifted to me by Elizabeth, who's Beady Bomb Bomb here. We had a swap a long time ago, and this was one of the charms that she gifted me. Thank you, amiga. And then I put a pearl there and another bead cap. And then I just have like random little things like this. These right here are from leftovers from taking Frank's classes. I have so many, or either the classes or the card kits. I always keep the leftovers, so there. And then I have this piece of applique that sits below it. I have this really beautiful doily, and this beautiful flower right here was by Crafty by Nature on Instagram. I purchased a bunch of these from her, so I purchased these a while ago. These are pink vellum flowers, and so I'm using that in the middle. And I opted to use lace in the straps, and then I just got some tissue paper. Guys, when I order from Frank and it gets sent to me, or my card kits, I keep the tissue paper, and I just used my, scissors that makes that design, and I just cut out a square and I just shoved it in there. So when I'm ready to gift it, it's ready to go. And I thought that was the stinking cutest. So let me tell you guys the measurements of this, because I am a big fan. I'm thinking, like a lot of you are, of bags and how we can use it to actually gift people. So Nat is guest designing for Erica, and I seen it on hers, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I go, girl, is that really a good size bag? Like, I even asked Erica, I texted her, I'm like, what size is that bag? So it's 5 inches long, okay? And then it is 2.5 inches as far as much space as you have in here. Okay, and then tall, it is about 3.5 inches tall. So you can fit some goodies up in here. I'm like, what? So pretty. And of course, all about the shabby look. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that's the bag. I did save, I got one of these from Target. I loved this. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I put all of my leftovers in here. So all of my papers that I cut that I did not use the full pages, all of the fussy cut in here, it's all sitting in here, so I can just quickly go into here if I need to grab something, because I took like a good portion of a day and just fussy cutted everything. Okay, so then let me go ahead and show you this next project. Okay, let's move this here. And this one is just gorgeous. And this is using Erica's bows. So see, I love bow dies because even if they're Halloween or Easter or whatever, you don't have to use that component. You can still use the actual bow. Look at that. I love it. It's so pretty. So this is how I did it. Now, what I did in the back is these are the cut aparts, and I just cut them so it covers the top part of the skewer, and then it covers me adhering this little tiny piece of lace. So I just put that there. Love happens. So this is love. You complete me. So I absolutely love how this came out. And look at how beautiful this paper is, guys. It's so shabby. This is like shabby heaven. And I'm just loving it. And then there's a second layer. So you can see in here, this is the one I used with the hearts. And then right here, I switched it up. So this big one right here with, you know, this beautiful like super tan floral is what I used in the front here. And I just switched up the colors. Is that not gorgeous, guys? And they're stuck this way. So I used 3 skewers, just the kind that you would get, you know, from the dollar store. And I cut them down. I just used my Tim Holtz scissors and I cut them, and they cut really well into 3 different lengths. And then I just stuck the bows on there. And I am kind of like in heaven right now. Look at how gorgeous. And then this right here, you see this trim? I got this from Frank. Okay. And I cut these in pieces. And then I put it right under here. I cut them out here. This is another little doily. I cut it in half and I stuck a piece here and a piece here. These right here are from Crafting by Nature. On Instagram, I purchased these vellum pink flowers from her. And then I have this really beautiful pearl trim right here. I don't remember where I got that, guys. And I cut it so that it wrapped around the first bow. So it's just one piece that wraps here, and then I got another piece that wraps here. And then I did that on the top 2. And then on the bottom one, you'll see is where I only have just this doily piece. So I switched it up. So is that not gorgeous? And then I have just these little pieces of lace that I have behind the actual bow. Then what I did is I grabbed one of the cut aparts, I wrapped it up, and well, everything is adhered, and then I stuck it inside so it looks like, you know, like a message in a bottle. And then I adhere, let me just go piece by piece because I'm just going to be confusing. And then I stuck the 3 in, and then at the bottom, oops, which I may or may not, I don't know, I put hot glue in the top part right here so that the skewers would stick to the glue and to the paper and to the bottom of the glass and not move, because these are top heavy. So since they were top heavy, they kept wanting to go to the back. And I wanted these to be angled in different directions and permanently, so that they could just look pretty in different angles. And so I may put a doily down here, or I may just leave it the way it is and not really care about this part because it will be standing up. And so that's why I put the paper in here. So it looks like a message in a bottle, but it serves a purpose to keep these going straight up instead of going floppy all over the place. Okay. And then right here, I just used some absolutely beautiful trim. This right here is from Hobby Lobby. It goes up here, and I can't probably see because I covered it, but it's got like the netting. And then this pink one right here is from Joann's. It's this most beautiful shade of pink. So I just have them layered on. And when I do these type of things on glass, what I do is I do all my work behind the actual image so that you don't see where the ends end and begin. That's all behind here. So all I did was hot glue it, and hot glue sticks really well onto the glass as long as, you know, depends on your climate where you're at. And just so you don't see the work. And then I have this beautiful doily that I've had for years, and it's the last one, and I love it. So then I got this image from the collection, and I just covered the top part, cut one of the banners out, and I absolutely love how this came out. It is so pretty. It is just a ton of fun. I love it. And these flowers right here for Crafty by Nature, I mean, are the showstoppers as well. So I just wanted to show that you can do so much with these digital papers. Even though they're 8.5 by 11, you have to be creative because there is certain limitations on certain things, but there's so many beautiful little things to create. So I just wanted to jump on here and show you this absolutely stunning collection and all its shabby glory. And that is it. So I will have everything linked below, guys, if you would like to take a look and get your hands on this amazing collection from Carrie Ann. And again, Carrie Ann, thank you so much for having me guest design for your Valentine collection. I've had a blast, and I love that I have it available for any time I want to print out certain pages. So thank you guys again. Head on over to Carrie Ann's store and get this collection because it's absolutely stunning, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.